Yes, sir. Welcome to Starting Here in the Far Podcast. I am your host, Fire the Most, DJ Preme in the building, man. I got Shay Mack here. We about to talk some good shit for y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself for him.
What go on? You already know what it is. Your player partner, your favorite stoner, Shay Mack. Look, I had to come through, check my man out, show him some love.
Yes, sir. It's Chef Radio, man.
Nah, for sure. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you for being here. I know you got your own podcast of your own, man. Is it Hustle TV?
I Hustle TV, yeah.
Go ahead and talk to him about kind of what you do on there, stuff like that.
I Hustle TV is really just a platform shit for hustlers, you know. It's just anybody that has like any type of business, you know, any type of side hustle, and they really just trying to put themselves out there. So I really try to see like what got them into that, little backstory on them, their life. You know, is it just something they stumbled upon? You know, what keeps them going with that? Really just getting a little piece of people's story and what makes them, you know, who they are and why they do what they do.
I feel you
on top of giving them a platform. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. What kind of made you stumble upon doing something like that?
Really just stepping into who I am for real. Like, I'm the type of person I love to show love. I love to see people, you know, pop their shit, as I say.
Yeah.
So to be able to create a platform and have people come on, you know, encourage people. Because I feel like a lot of times people are afraid to encourage people because they're scared that they'll get further than them when you shouldn't be like that.
Right.
So just kind of not letting what life took me through change who I am and really just standing on, you know, who I am for real. And that's showing love to people. So just giving them a platform and so they can pop their shit.
I like that.
You feel me?
And I tell everybody I'm always about showing love. You know what I'm saying? I say it multiple times, man. There's always room at my table for everybody to eat. You feel me?
It's enough room at the table, man. It's enough room at the table. You just got to play your part.
Absolutely. Let's kind of back up. Let's talk about how we even met. Between two dumpsters. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So y'all gonna see a lot of people from Between Two Dumpsters, man. Because I that's where I give out my flyers.
Yeah, you was networking. You was popping your shit. So I'm like, I gotta link with you. I gotta lock in with you, and we gotta do something because I want to know like what made you come here and you know be out here doing what you're doing.
Yeah. So really, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get too much into me. I know I'm gonna definitely show up on your platform and talk my shit on there. But
for sure.
Yeah, you know, really just kind of. I'm from Kansas City, of course, so everybody who watching on that or whatever. Yeah. But I just kind of like you know what I'm saying, an artist, DJ, producer, come down here, do my thing. But Between Two Dumpsters, man, it was weird because I had my photographer. He's the one that was like, hey, bro, you should come out to this to this event or whatever. And I was like, all right, let me go ahead and just slide. Yeah. And I was like, shit, I had some flyers in my car anyway.
Right.
And I was like, let me go ahead and take him out here, just do my thing. But I ended up going to the to one of the hosts. I was like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying, can I get on the mic for 2 seconds or whatever?
Right.
He would, I ain't gonna cap, he really wasn't trying to let me on the mic for a second. But I was like, bro, I'm not trying to perform. I just need 10 seconds, bro. Just give me 10 seconds. And he was like, all right, just wait. I'm like, all right, bro. So I guess they had like a little malfunction with their music.
With the music, I remember that the music went down.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, this is my time to shine.
Right. Yeah, let me go.
Like, this is my time to shine.
Nah,
so
sure.
I was like, oh shit, let me go ahead and go back up here. So I ended up going back up there, and I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's why I talk my shit like, hey, I'm DJ Preme, got this podcast type of deal. And did I end up giving you a flyer? Or you just ended up following me on IG?
I think we just ended up following each other on IG.
Okay.
You had told me, you just had ran out of flyers.
Yeah. Like and it's crazy. I just went to one last week, and ran out of flyers again. So I know I'm gonna need like 50 to 100 next time because I was bringing like 20, 30, and them motherfuckers just going stupid quick. You know what I'm saying?
See what you gotta do, get you one of these. That way you ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about running out. You just tapping it going.
Yeah. So,
for sure.
But like it's dope. It's funny. I really didn't expect everybody to like come up to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the second time when I pulled up last week, it was even more motherfuckers there. And as soon as I got off the mic, everybody's like, oh, let me get one. I'm like, all right, yo, chill. Like, I got you. It's enough, you know what I'm saying, go around. But I ended up giving them all out. Needed to get some more people on IG and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate you for coming through and showing love.
Not for sure.
So, yeah. Hustle TV, do you have more, like, artists on there? Or, like, is it more, like, creators?
To be honest, I Hustle TV is a mix of a little bit of everything.
Mix of everything? Okay.
Yeah, like anything from cooks to like artists to people that paint, like all types of creative people. You know what I'm saying? A hustler. So it's like
I got you.
It's a lot of different things. Like it really can't be put in a box.
I got you. I like that.
Yeah.
I know since this is Chef Radio, you know we talk about a lot of music shit on here. So let me ask you this: who's your favorite artist?
Right now, my favorite artist, I would say Lil Baby.
You fuck with Lil Baby?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Like that's what I put on when it's time to get up and go. Right now, I can't even name a particular song because it's so much that I can put on and just like that whole album. I can really put on that whole album, just let it run.
Yeah, the newest one.
Yeah, even the old one too.
Yeah, I like the old ones.
I like a lot of his old stuff too.
Yeah,
so
the old stuff, the better stuff for me.
Yeah, especially the old one. I can put on the old one and just let it run.
Yeah,
but I can't even really name a particular song because it's like I fuck with this shit so much.
Yeah. So I know you know what I'm saying, you into the fashion stuff, you got your own clothing brand. Talk about that.
Yeah. I Hustle by any means apparel. Like all of this I Hustle is just all links up.
It's all linked,
okay. Yeah, it's all linked to one thing. Like it's really a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? I grew up around hustlers. I grew up hustling. Like I sold candy like in elementary school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all throughout high school I had the teacher selling my candy for me.
Yeah.
But I Hustle by any means apparel. I've been doing it since like 2015. Me and my little cousin, shout out to Chop Mui XO. It's really I just love fashion, bro. Like I don't like wearing what everybody else wear. Like when shoes come out, I'm the type of person I'll wait to buy them just because I know y'all gonna wear them out as soon as they come out.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that I'll buy them and the motherfuckers just sit
put them up.
Yeah, they sit for like a. Yeah. It's funny. Like I got a whole bunch of some J's that I knew everybody want them. And they was fire to me too. Yeah. But I'd wait like damn near a year plus
before you pull them out.
Before I pull them out.
Yeah, nah.
Because then when I put them motherfuckers out, then niggas like, damn, them bitches icy. Them motherfuckers nice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
butter.
Yeah, butter.
Straight
you know,
butter.
You feel me?
Yeah, nah. For sure, I feel you. But I always been the type of person like I could never find what I wanted to wear in the store. Or I'll see something like it and I still have to take it home, you know, put my own little
spin on it.
Yeah, type shit. So I created a brand. I love owls, you know what I'm saying? Owls are my spiritual animals, so that's one of my logos. I got the Cash logo. It's really a lot to the brand because like I say, it's a lifestyle. It's more than just a brand. But shorts, t-shirts, joggers. I just got some slides in. They going.
You doing it all.
Yeah, I printing everything. You know what I'm saying? I used to print my own stuff, but we trying to really get into better quality. So, you know.
If you don't mind me asking, do you go to anybody down here to get your stuff made?
To get my supplies and things, yes, but I do have a few printers out here that I use. Yeah.
I know that it's a place called to get your supply because I used to have my own brand.
Yeah.
Still do, but I just don't sell this shit no more.
Yeah.
I kind of ran out. But S&S Activewear, I don't know if you know about them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good source to get like clothes from, and then it's this place called, I know that they on Instagram. It's like I love FSP or something like that.
Yeah, I think I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
They printers, yeah. I think I know exactly who you talking
about. They make
about.
some nice ass shit.
I've used them before. For my birthday a few years ago, they made and put my logo on the shirt.
Okay.
So I know exactly who you talking about. It's a lot of dope people out here that print though.
It is
going to these mixers. Like I've ran into them. So it's a lot of dope people, but. Yeah, the clothing, I'm fucking with that fashion shit.
I fuck with that. I'm
fucking with that fashion shit.
You got an inspiration when it comes to the fashion shit?
Dapper Dan, Fabulous.
Yeah, my homie love Fabulous.
Man,
love
Fabulous
shit.
Putting that shit.
He be putting that shit on. Like,
he be putting that shit together.
He do.
Man, Dapper Dan, Fabulous. Let me see who else be fly. Lil Baby be fly too. Sometimes he be. But bro be taking it a little too far. But I mean, you know, you are who you are.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you feel like you putting this shit on, then hey, you putting this shit on. I salute you for popping your shit.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of nobody else. But them two for sure. Fab for sure number one and Dapper Dan, like just on something. And then let me think. That's all I can think of right now.
I feel you. When was did you ever have like an aha moment? Like, damn, like this when I know I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm really into this shit, like really into fashion, or like I need to make my own shit. Like that one moment you was like, yeah, this is it type shit.
I mean, I feel like as far as like me taking it serious, because I've always done it. Like I used to cut up pants and paint shoes and you know what I'm saying, press stuff on shirts and so it's like it's always been a thing. Like people used to put the little pockets on the t-shirts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been a thing for me. But I feel like just recently I just wanted to take it more serious and just, you know what I'm saying, get like better quality stuff, really start understanding that there's different types of printing, there's different types of fabric. But it's always been a thing, bro. Like I've always been into fashion. Like,
do you follow anybody down here that's like, you know what I'm saying, they doing their fashion thing? Like I follow I don't know, it's like Cream. I think that's the IG name, but it's the Girls Are Drugs joints.
Yeah.
Do you get any inspiration from anybody like that? Or no?
Down here, let me think. Pimperelli.
You said who?
Pimperelli.
Pimperelli?
Yeah.
What
Max
they make?
Adillas.
I never heard of
Pimperelli. Yeah, so it's A-Leaf.
Okay.
Got his own brand. Real dope. Like, matter of fact, I'm finna pull him up so you can see him. Bro got some dope shit. Like, just, you know what I'm saying, seeing the growth.
Yeah, you know.
Love to see your people doing something, but bro got that shit for real.
Is that Kodak? That shit hard. Okay.
You got it. I'm talking about promo go crazy.
That's fire.
All types of shit, bro. That's like.
How long you been hustle.
On him? A few years.
Okay.
A few years, because I think his clothing line been around for. I don't even want to put a date on it because I don't want to be wrong, but
I feel you.
A few years, you know what I'm saying. It's a little.
What? Okay. What's the process like for you? You know what I'm saying, fashion wise, like when you get up out the bed, you like. Yeah, do you ever like pre-prepare?
First things first, I ain't gonna lie. Outfit be ready the day before. Like
it's like you
be
you
ready
got that
the day
ready.
before, and best believe I done went through like 2 or 3 fits just to get this one.
Okay.
Cause I'm just particular like that. You
Okay.
feel me? But like in my head, like when I got off today, I already, even though I had it picked out, I still had something else in my head. Like, okay, I might have to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it be picked out the day before, like I'm getting dressed to going to school or something. For real.
I feel you on that. I
be ready.
Do you like, I know me, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not stupid into the fashion shit, but
Yeah.
I love sneakers. So my first thing I gotta do is I find out what shoes I'm wearing first. And then whenever I find that out, then I find my clothes.
Then I feel you.
Do you
I'm pretty much the same way.
Okay.
Cause I feel like sometimes I'll have a fit and then it'll be hard to get the shoes to match. So I just started, and I like shoes too. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just start with the shoes, and then either I'll make the fit or I'll try to go find something to put, or I'll just like, you know, piece it together, get like some jeans, and then I'll make the shirt or a jacket or something like that. But I'm not really into like designer fashion, but I don't like looking like everybody else.
Yeah. I get
You
what
know what I'm
mean.
saying? Like it has to be different, and I love being different. You know what I'm saying? Like some people they scared like that's too different. Like nah, I like that shit.
Nah, my homie
I like that.
I say that nigga he light skinned, but I tell you that nigga he can get away with a lot of shit, boy. He can get away with a lot of shit because boy, some of the shit he be pulling out, but it be hard
man,
though. Like that nigga be he
he
got the Drake braids, but he got the barrettes and shit, like the motherfucking the Sauce Walker barrettes. I'm like, nigga, I could never put that shit on. Like,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You
like
got different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, facts.
You just gotta do what's for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Because I definitely noticed, like, he be getting away
pull
with
it
a
off.
lot of shit.
Yeah, he can
like
pull it off. But
shit.
if I try that shit,
boy,
it'd be crazy as hell.
Like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely feel you on the definitely looking different because, like I said, I've been around my homie for shit since 5th grade, and that nigga always like push the envelope with trying to look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to just be different than everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool to be different, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to follow the crowd. You can walk alone. It is perfectly okay, like perfectly fine to just ride in your own lane and be different. You feel me?
Absolutely. Can you take me through the process of like, I know since you have your own clothing brand, what's the designs like? What's the process like for you? You know what I'm saying, when you did that? Because
as far as go ahead.
I was about to say, for me, you know what I'm saying, I would envision, okay, this is how I want it to look, make it basically almost make it on the computer type of deal, and then go from there. Or I just have like a vision in my mind, like, all right, I want it to look like this, go to FSP or somewhere, and then get it made just how I want it. Like, you had that type of process?
Really, because like most of my logos are like based on like real life events or like real life stories type shit. So I've tried to get them made through people, and some of them I actually, it took a little minute. I'd be like, hey, nah, I don't like this, like this is how I see it.
Yeah.
And we got it right. But most of the time it's me making it myself, because I know, like, like you say, I've thought about it. It's been something that came to me, so right. It's just about putting it together. A lot of my stuff I do from my phone. Like, even with I Hustle TV, I do all my editing from my phone. I record from my phone. Everything is from my phone.
Okay.
Like, I tried it I do some stuff from my computer, but most of the stuff, logos and stuff, if I don't have anybody else to do it, I'm doing it from my phone.
Okay. How do you know, or it could be just like something you just envisioned or a mind thing, but like, how do you know what logo to put where on a shirt, or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that?
Like you say, it's really just like me seeing it, or I'll print something and it's like I'll kind of just put it together, like trial and error, you know what I'm saying? I'll see if I like it like this, or I print it like this and see if I like it like that, and I just figure out, which one I really like the most, because I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I print something just to see if I like it before I try to sell it, and if I'll like it, and then I'll print it, and I'll be like, no, I don't like that. I'm not really feeling this one. I'm not really feeling this one. So it's really, I'm big on trial and error. Like, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just do it sometimes, and if you fucking with it, you fucking with it. If not, we got to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm real big on trial and error.
You ever, like, for me, I know when I had my clothing brand, I kind of like restarted that motherfucker, because when I first came out with it, man, I spent thousands of dollars, and that shit was trash. I realized, I was like, you know what I'm saying, after, like, when I first made it, I feel like that's like everybody, even with like artists and shit, when they make their first song, they like, this shit hard. That shit could be buns. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you think it's hard right in the moment. I know that I had to do it. I did a photo shoot, this rollout, all this other shit, and then I realized, okay, let's go back to the drawing board on how, one, I can sell this shit better, and two, how I can make it look better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Quality.
And that's what I definitely pride myself on, is quality over quantity.
Right.
You ever had to, like, basically, because I know you said you do trial, you focus on the trial and error. You ever, like, damn near, like, restart the whole shit?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. I had to, at first I used to beat myself up about it, but I actually fell in love with rebranding, because it's just like, each time that I rebrand, it's going to be better than the time before.
That's a fact.
It's going to be even better than the time before, and I'm getting closer and closer to how I really envision it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes that fuck up, or that no, or that door closing, for you to go back to the drawing board and really get it to how you really envision it. So, yeah, I'd be cool.
I fuck with that. Cool. Damn, I had a question right in my head. Fuck,
it'd be like that. I swear it'd be like that. I'd be like, my bad, bro. I had a question. For sure it'd be like that.
When it comes to the fashion, do you like your brand? Do your brand follow any like of the trends and shit like that? I remember when I had my shit, I had like the Chanel patches. That was a trend. Yeah. So I had like Chanel patches. You doing any shit like that?
I mean, as far as like, to be honest, no.
Okay.
And I used to, but now it's like I'm really more into being different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be like everybody else's. Like, the T-shirts, everybody wants that. You gotta have, like, that's like OG shit. The track suits, the hoodies, you know what I'm saying? The short sets, girl sets. Like, of course, you'll have that, but you want to actually have pieces. You feel me? Like, you want to have real unique shit, like one-on-ones type shit. You feel me? But I mean, everybody don't feel like that. At one point, I didn't feel like that. I just wanted to put it out there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put it out there. It didn't matter what I was printing on. I was printing on everything. Headbands, man, anything, you name it. Like, I was pressing it. But you get to the point where you just want a little bit, you know, just you want to be a little bit unique. Yeah, you want to be a little bit different.
Because I know everybody, it feel like every brand got a motherfucking trucker hat. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's the trend. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of the shit, like the girls are drugs, all that other shit, bro, that shit hard. Yeah. But I just know that that's just something that everybody do. I know when, like I said, when I was doing my brand and shit, I spent a lot, thousands of dollars trying to get this shit off the ground. And it, you know what I'm saying? It fucking sucked in the beginning. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Can you talk to me kind of about how your process was? Have you ever been like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You've been kind of down on that shit because
I done gave away bread. So much free shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Much. I'm talking about like so much free shit is crazy. Like, I done spent hella bread on merchandise. Like, but it's like I just got to the point where you gotta understand that you have to be in the right environment for this shit to sell. Yeah. Or, well, really, and it also has to be, you know, something that people actually want to buy.
Absolutely.
Because if they ain't fucking with it, they just not fucking with it.
They not fucking with it.
That's just all it is to it. But in the same sense, like, I've learned it's cool to sit on some stuff because you might go to one spot and you might sell out of all that stuff you've been sitting on for months.
Yep.
You feel me? So it's just like, you got to put yourself in the right environment. You can't be down about it. Like, sometimes we gonna have to give them freebies, but then sometimes when you know you got it, you just got to put yourself in the right environment to get off of it. Because them people that you think gonna shop with you, they not gonna shop with you.
Yeah. You ever had I don't remember, I had a situation where I was at a club. Because as a DJ, I used to, when I had my brand, I would take my shit to the club with me. And I would, like, promote it.
Yeah, as you should. Yeah.
And a lot of people would come up to me, you know what I'm saying, check this shit out, fuck with it, you know what I'm saying. Maybe somebody buy it, maybe somebody won't. But I remember I had some hats, and there was this niggas in the section, and it was like, hey, bro, how much is the hats? And I think I said 20 or 25, some shit like that. And then nigga was like, oh, you can go ahead and keep that. And I'm like, all right, nigga, like, you not gonna buy it, but somebody else gonna buy it, so I'm not even really tripping on you. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever take like that criticism, and you know what I'm saying, what do you do with it? Because for me, I just brush that shit off.
To be honest, it depends on who it's coming from.
Okay.
It depends on who it's coming from and really what they talking about. Because, like, I hear what you're saying, but it's just like, it depends on what you're saying.
Okay. I feel you.
You feel me? Because, like you say, you might not like it, but the person behind you might fuck with it and they might buy all this shit.
Absolutely. That's why, and that's why, honestly, when it comes to the clothes and me being a DJ and shit like that, that's why unless you know what I'm saying, you stupid close to me, family wise, friend wise, I don't give out fucking discounts because you may not really fuck with the price, but I'm telling you, this service or this quality is A1. Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had not to shit on them, but I had a client like a week ago was like, hey, and I got this from another DJ that couldn't DJ their party, and basically he told them like, hey, he charged around what I charge is gonna be about $100 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So you probably looking at like $400 or whatever. So the client ends up calling me or texting me and was like, hey, we need you to DJ. But then this turned into what he told me was going to be $400 for 4 hours. Mm-hmm. And they ended up hitting me and was like, hey, we need you to DJ for 6 hours. And I was like, okay, what's the budget? Because I'm willing to work with you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing something for a long-ass period of time, I'm willing to work with you.
Right.
But they was like, oh, yeah, we was thinking like you can come do the gig for 6 hours and we'll pay you $300. And I'm like, oh, no, shorty. I'm sorry, but my price is $100 an hour. I don't know if you didn't get that memo, but you're going to be looking at like a good $600. Now, I can do you
double that one, shorty.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and really, I could charge you more because I'm gonna have to come set up and tear down because I'm bringing my speakers, my sub, all of this other shit.
Oh yeah.
So I could have charged you more.
I'm providing the whole shebang.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm providing everything, and you know what I'm saying, for this party or whatever. So it was like, you want to either and honestly, I was gonna even, you know what I'm saying, probably take it like another $100 off, make it $5 for you. Right. You know what I'm saying, and do you an extra little solid because clearly you know what I'm saying, I'm cool to work with your budget again, but. If your budget ain't coming close to what I'm asking, then we might have to part ways. You feel me?
Nah, for sure.
You ever have some shit like that? Where you just like, you know what I'm saying? I even did that shit with the clothes because like I was like, hey, this shirt I really charge maybe like $50 for or whatever because of the quality of it. That's why I'm stupid big on quality. My shirts was costing me like $25 to $30 to make. Yeah. So it's like I'm not finna sell it to you for $10. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've definitely dealt with it a lot, but it's just like at the same time, even not just with my clothing brand, with printing too. At the same time, it's just like either you gonna pay the price, or you can go get somebody else to do it.
Facts.
Like it's just as simple as that. Either you want to support it or you want to, you can go support somebody else. It really don't make me no never mind. It's just like what's for me is gonna always be for me. If it's meant for you to support me and actually fuck with my brand, then it'll be that. But
yeah, and you gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah. You know so it's like,
and that's been my biggest thing. Even when I had my clothing brand is when it comes to like human nature and shit like that, motherfucker, if they fuck with it, they gonna buy it no matter what. It don't matter what the cost is. Just because, you know what I'm saying, they fuck with it or show shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, that's like niggas just, when the PS5 came out and nobody could get their hands on it, niggas was spending thousands of dollars trying to get one.
Just to get a PlayStation.
Just to get a PlayStation.
Niggas was spending $1,500 for a PlayStation.
You feel me? And knowing it only costs $400-$500.
But, I mean, and that's
you just wanted it that bad. You feel me? Everybody gonna spend their bread on some shit they want that bad.
That bad, for sure. For sure.
I always kind of look at it in that light, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it be, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really, I never try to shortchange myself anymore.
Yeah. You gotta know your worth, stand on business.
Absolutely.
You gotta know your worth and stand on business, because if you don't, they're gonna try to run you over.
That's a fact. I remember taking my shit to other the places and shit like that. And before I was like, if I charge really $35 for the shirt, I was like, yeah, you can give me like $20 for it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I stopped doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, this is what it's worth. If you gonna fuck with it, you gonna fuck with it. If you're not, somebody else will. So,
Facts.
Kind of circling back towards like the between two dumpsters, you know what I'm saying? That was me networking and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I always ask every artist to come on the show, and I know that this is an important thing for you too, but let me know, how important is networking to you?
Networking? Man, just going outside and being around the right people, man, can really change your life for real. That's a fact. You putting in that work for real, you know what I'm saying? You had that cadence, that aura. People, like you say, when you was handing out your flyers, they went. Like, you ain't had no more.
I had no more. I ran out. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like, networking is big. It's really key. You never know who knows who. You never know who's who. So you gotta go outside and you gotta pop your shit.
That's a fact.
You gotta pop your shit. You gotta stand on business and you gotta know your worth for real. 'Cause you can go outside and not know your worth for real if you want to.
Nah, I feel you.
For real.
That's why I be telling my homie, I'm like, hey, bro, you got to get out in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of being in the crib on social media all the time, bro, you got to get out in the field, bro.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
That's depressing, because you just watching it and you don't even really know what's going on once they cut that camera off.
Facts.
Or what happened after or before this picture. You don't know what's going on for real. That's just, man, that's make believe.
Facts.
It's all kiki and caca. Like,
bro, you gotta be out in the field doing your
go
shit,
outside.
talking to people and shit like that.
People want to see, like, you gotta go outside and carry yourself a certain way. How you expect somebody to, want to support your shit if they don't never see you outside in it?
Exactly.
If they don't never see you going hard for it, it's always just posting on Instagram or, not really just putting in no work. How you want somebody to support that? Yeah. You got to go hard for your shit.
Absolutely.
You got to be outside. You got to put it in these niggas' face for real.
Absolutely. I believe in that shit. Do you ever, I know Between Two Dumpsters is kind of like an artist thing. Do you ever, do you do a lot of like You pop up at a lot of open mics and shit like that?
I fuck with the Common Interest. Shout out to them. Okay. They had a mixer every Wednesday. Between the two dumpsters, I went to the first one of that. I'm trying to think, have I been to any other thing as far as artists? I think that's like the only thing I've been to as far as like the music scene or whatever. But it's really just, it's a lot because I know people have different hustles. Mm-hmm. But I fuck with music too, you know what I'm saying? So I do go to a lot of mixers and stuff like that because it's so many talented people in Houston, man. And people don't not only do music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They can be there doing their music and then, you know, they can have 2 other different hustles on the side. So, yeah, I definitely
do you
with the mixers.
Besides the mixers, do you do anything else like go to like different events, comedy shows, meetups, car shows, anything like that? Anything else besides?
I've been to a few car shows, a few art shows, just like different pop-up shops. So, you know, it was a few different people there. Mainly just like different pop-up shops and stuff like that. Different little events, like any type of event.
How you find them?
Instagram.
Okay, you find them on Instagram.
Instagram, because it's just like now my page has that hustler algorithm. Yeah. And it's just like somebody always selling something. Like I think it was some candles or something. Somebody, they had a pop-up shop, and it's like that one person just introduced you to the 10 other people.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So networking is really key because you never know who's gonna be in that room.
Yep. Because I had one person to come on the show, my first guest, Tyler Samurai, and I think like 5 other guests right after him all stemmed from him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that networking shit is key. I was trying to fuck. I had another question. Networking. Was talking about the okay. So like I know for me, I use like Eventbrite and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's how I find like.
That too,
other stuff, in the city. I do find a lot of stuff on Instagram too. Do you ever like search up shit like hashtag Houston open mic or like?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. I do because it's just like it's so much. And then when I used to do music, I know like a few people that host these different type of shows, so I follow them and see what they post. And I went to school with people that are into like the music industry, so they always posting different events. And then with me following so many clothing lines, they're at pop-up shops, so it's always something. Like it's always some type of event, whether it's with fashion or with music or it's different stuff. It's a bunch of different stuff. Okay. Like you got the people that sell edibles. It's all types of stuff.
Everything. Yeah. That's everything. That's a fact. Yeah. When you do you have like of course when you do fashion, you got to market your shit. Yeah. Do you have like one marketing tool that you like? This is what I'm saying. This is definitely the most helpful tool. Like for me, it was wristbands. I would just give out wristbands instead of giving out business cards, because if I give you a business card, you're going to put that shit in your pocket. You're probably going to forget about it. If I give you a wristband, you're going to put that shit right on your wrist. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a big marketing thing for me. You got one of those?
Not really, because I'm not going to lie, when I first started my clothing line, it was just hand to hand. Like it really wasn't on Instagram like that. Like we was just outside with it on. Like yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had a backpack full of T-shirts. Yeah, there you go. You feel me? Like, I'll never forget me and my little cousin, shout out to EXO, we used to work at a Chinese spot in Mo City, and we would have the T-shirts on the counter. So, like, when people would come in, you know what I'm saying, they would see them. That's the first thing they gonna see, and that was literally everyday attire. Like, we wore that every day. I had them in 4 different colors. People would think we was wearing the same shirt you know what I'm saying, but like I say, how do you want somebody to support you if you not wearing it?
Yeah, if you're not supporting yourself type of shit.
I mean, I got it on now. This is everyday attire.
That's hard. That's hard.
Appreciate it, but that's everyday attire. If I'm not going to the store. If I ain't got nothing to wear, I'm not going to the store and getting nothing unless it's like some jeans or some shoes. I'm finna go get some blanks and I'm finna make some.
You finna make some shit.
Oh God, yeah, you finna make every some time.
Shit. No, that's hard. I like that.
Facts. Appreciate you.
My questions just keep fucking going, bro.
It's because it ain't about the music. It's cool. The music gonna be. I'm gonna be coming back with the music real soon. You gotta go through stuff to make music. That's how I am.
I hustle TV. You know what I'm saying? That you like you said before, it's for the hustlers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever have yourself a point where you was like, yeah, I'm. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. Like you ain't gotta. And I like Wallow and Gilly from $1 Million Worth of Game when they was talking about shooting niggas and all this other shit. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't gotta kill a nigga to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? You can be a fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to be, you know what I'm saying, you could do some regular shit and, you know what I'm saying, and niggas feel like that shit's gangster.
Yeah.
So when you feel like you a hustler yourself,
yeah.
When did you have that moment you was like, yeah, this I'm a hustler. This shit meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Like just everyday shit. You like, you know, I'm always gonna go hard.
Bro, I was born into this shit. Like it's just in my blood. Like,
yeah.
I just feel like I told you, I used to sell. You remember like the Mrs. Barrett snacks, like the donuts and the little pies and shit. I used to sell them in elementary school. So it's just like I was the candy lady in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I sold candy all throughout house. All throughout high school. Like I always sold something. And it's just like, I don't know, it was just instilled in me, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, what I was seeing around me, it's just like, I had no choice but to hustle.
I feel the same way because it's just funny how you were saying you sold candy and shit is because when I was in high school, everybody kind of knew me for like, not just like the hustler mentality, but like a businessman, you know what I'm saying? So I sold snacks and shit in high school where I used to work at Sam's Club, and you know what I'm saying. You get your shit in bulk.
Yeah, the variety pack.
Yeah, so I'd go after work. You know what I'm saying. While we cleaning up, I'm going shopping in the aisles. You know what I'm saying. Give me some chips, some candy, some cookies, all that shit.
All the snacks.
Me and my girl at the time, we would make these things called $5 bags, but we put like $2 worth of shit in it, but it looked full. Yeah, you feel me? And it probably has like a Gatorade, some chips, snacks, all this other shit, cookies and shit.
One too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then selling shits for $5, and it got so big to where like the I say student council, what's the fucking administrators? You know what I'm saying? We wasn't supposed to be doing that type of shit,
right?
And they kept seeing all these kids. They wasn't eating lunch. The kids wasn't eating lunch no more because they was eating off of me. You feel me? So everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, where these? Because I would write like $5 bag on that motherfucker. So man, motherfuckers like, where the fuck are y'all getting this shit from? And some motherfuckers tried to snitch on me. They was like, they checked my locker and everything, but I'm not no stupid nigga. I'm not finna leave all my shit in my locker. I'm gonna leave that shit in somebody else's because I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I remember because I would come to school with 2 backpacks on. You know what I'm saying? Because one filled with my school shit, but the other shit filled with snacks.
Yeah.
And I mean, bro, it went on for like damn near the whole school year, and they was trying their best to catch my ass, but they could never do it. We had this little senior lounge and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'd be in that motherfucker, but I wasn't the type of nigga that would always flex that shit either though. Like everybody that came that was in the lounge, I'd be off in the corner, like looking in the corner, like I look like I'm in timeout, but I'm in here counting my bread. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to flex in front of niggas like, ooh, look at what I did. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I was just really just off in my zone. But also I had the little square reader, so I take niggas debit cards too. You feel me?
Sound too official.
You know what I'm saying? I would definitely do that shit. Like me and my girl, bro, like we would, like if she knew somebody needed, like we was really doing that shit like it was drugs. Like you was like, hey, you need a pack, you know what I'm saying? You need this, you need that. And that's kind of like
start of it all, man.
Yeah, really, because you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, you when you grow up in certain environments and shit like that, you take the good out of that shit and you turn it into something that you know you can do. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in certain environments where I seen real packs being sold, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me sell something that's legal, but you know what I'm saying, still make some bread off that shit.
Right.
So I definitely fuck with that whole environmental thing about the hustling and hustling hard, man. So I definitely appreciate that.
Nah, for sure. It's a lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle. You got to make the best out of where you came from.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely. I didn't even realize we already 40 minutes deep in this motherfucker. But so yeah, did you before we get out of here, did you want to tell, you know what I'm saying, rep your brand, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Make sure y'all tap in. I Hustle TV. I don't know if you put the links
Yeah, I'll definitely put the links in the bio. Links in the bio.
Absolutely. For sure. I Hustle TV actually just started a new segment, Trill Spills. 2 GOATs. We normally have like 5 opinions. You know, we just tap into it. You know, just sitting down, chopping it up. But I Hustle by any means apparel. You need some custom shit, hit me up. I Hustle by any means customs. Man, I appreciate you for having me. Oh, my regular Instagram is IHBAMstoner. If y'all want to tap into that too, just to, you know, stay in the loop with everything we got going on, because we coming this year for sure. Shout out to Chop Mewey.
Absolutely, and all of that's in the bio. Make sure y'all definitely follow, definitely tap in. She doing her damn thing down here in Houston,
sure. Appreciate
you. You from Houston?
Yeah, I'm originally from
Houston.
Yeah,
born and raised.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Fuck with it. I appreciate you for coming on Chef Radio, man. Y'all keep it locked. You already know it's the dessert mix up next. Chef Radio.